Hey guys, it's Punk Jews here bringing you another free-for-all tips, gameplay / commentary. Alright, here we go. Today we're playing on sub-base and I'm using a non-stereotypical class because I figured in this series if I'm going to be giving you tips, I might as well be able to prove to you that they work based on me not using the best guns available. And I've also decided that I'm kind of comboing the not using the best guns with not using my best games. That way I have a negative factor to be able to critique as well, so I can like kind of tell you what I did wrong. And right there at the very beginning, right off the bat, I rush out into a really high traffic spot for the beginning of a game because there's 3 spawns very close together. So sometimes with an SMG that'll work, sometimes it won't. It probably would have been better to be a little more cautious just off the start because I had no idea what guns or classes the guys were using. But I get that first kill right over there, the guy not looking at me. I guess it must have been my second because I just got one more and got my UAV. Like I said before in my previous commentaries, while doing this I will be using a spy plane, counter spy plane, in either Harriers or attack helicopter or whatever 7 or 9 streak I want, I guess. So yeah, those are the kill streaks I'm going to be using. Spy plane so I can, or UAV or whatever, so I can see where everybody's at. And counter spy plane so they can't really see me even if I'm not using a silencer. There I heard the guy, I noticed him on my UAV but couldn't see him, so obviously he had to be down below. So if ever you're in there and you think there's someone in there, just check below. People don't often go there, but every once in a while there will be somebody like that guy who just runs down below. And with SMGs, even with red dot sights, as you can see there, they don't have the best range and often have higher recoil than most assault rifles. And sometimes you can get them, sometimes you need to burst a little bit. And I'm using the PP2000 like I almost always do, which is perfect because it's very similar to the Vector and most SMGs, and actually has better accuracy and lower recoil than the Vector, so could potentially be more effective at long range, even though it's a secondary. But that guy, he got me with my pants down. I wasn't watching my back. I'd been firing a lot of unsuppressed weapons, so he could see where I was at and just came up and got me. Nothing I could do there except maybe move around a bit more and not sit there staring out the window all day. Even though it is an awfully nice view of the courtyard with a bunch of non-moving jeeps and apparently a forklift. So yeah. There's a guy with a riot shield and some guy that I shot, but after looking back around I saw that he wasn't there, so obviously he had to be running around the other direction, which I picked him up and killed and then died to a grenade launcher. Okay, then I spawn, run around, just moving around. I like when I spawn in Black Ops, you'll notice I plant a jammer, but in Modern Warfare 2 you'll notice I look to my right and then run around and then run back to my left, just to make sure there's nobody immediately around me, so that I can decide which way I want to go based on where I believe the enemy team to be, or not enemy team, enemy players to be spawning at. Oftentimes I find that sub-base, the game, is often pushed to the back spawn, not this area over here, but on the other side. And there you see, once again, me not picking the right engagement, even though that's right where I spawned. I could have let him run by, or tried to get closer to him, or stunned him or something. But bad call on my part. That was an engagement that I was doomed to lose because I had an SMG and I believe he had an assault rifle. Even with like a red dot, like I said earlier, an assault rifle with a suppressor still has a better accuracy at long range or medium range than most SMGs, except for maybe the UMP. So you gotta watch out for that, and you gotta rush a bit more and play a little more aggressive than you normally would with a longer range assault rifle or anything like that. So that's one thing you gotta look out for when using SMGs, particularly SMGs like the Vector that have a high fire rate and higher recoil due to that fire rate. Even with the precision red dot sight, it can still lead to a lot of recoil, so you gotta watch out for that. But at close range, just like the sheer bullets per minute or bullets per second that are put out by these guns often lead you to be able to win an engagement with stopping power, because stopping power affects each bullet, so naturally the more bullets you can put out per second, the more damage you're going to be able to do, which is why in a close quarters map like the sub base, the Vector was actually relatively effective. And as I said before, I'm not going to be posting the best scores. So in this one, I believe I go 30 and 13. But I felt it had a good mix of positives and negatives. There, again, I pick a bad engagement and get sniped from behind. There, I get a little lucky because I was running low on bullets in my clip because the gun fires really fast. And the guy was a little too far away for me to try and fight. And I didn't really see where that guy was. I just saw fire on the map. Tried to spray him down, but he was above me, not in front of me. So not a whole lot I could do there. So that guy, I get him with a nice little drop, I think. I don't know. Couldn't tell if I dropped. That guy, I get a nice little clip or shot with little recoil, so I was able to pick him off from a little farther than I probably should have been able to. But like I said before, the game is often fought in this back portion of the map, so it's good to run around here inside these two buildings and around this back portion, and maybe a little bit in that other building that has that fence inside of it. I don't like that building because sometimes it's kind of hard to see somebody if they're in a corner, so then they can come out of nowhere with the shotgun and get you. But there, I got knifed by somebody. I hate dying to knives. And this guy, I can't remember if I get him with a grenade. Oh no, if I fail with a grenade. But he was up there. So he was hiding behind some cover. Didn't have FMJ, so I had very little bullet penetration because this gun doesn't have the best power, so it's not going to kill somebody through walls for the most part. It generally just beats them in a head-on gunfight. That's what it's best at. And I got my kill jack, so that kind of sucks. Getting kills jacks and getting killed by knives are two of my least favorite things. So yeah, at this point I'm just kind of scrambling, trying to find some kills. I'm doing fairly well, I guess. I don't know. The whole game is kind of iffy. I don't do amazingly well. I don't think I get anything higher than a counter UAV. So, but yeah, this is the room I was talking about that was kind of sketchy. That guy I don't even know what he was doing, but I just loop around him and hip fire him down. This, bad idea to shoot at that guy, so I try to avoid him, get back inside, because I figured somebody would be coming up because they probably saw my bullets. So once again, got to pick your engagements. Either I passed up on a long shot that I probably would have lost, and then ended up getting a guy that was running up the stairs. So, you know, you got to pick and choose. That's one of the biggest things about free-for-all, is knowing when to fight and when to run to live another day. Yeah, in this game, there's a guy that got a chopper gunner, but I'm pretty sure he got it from that care package a second ago. And he got really pissed when somebody shot it down. He was raging hard because I don't remember who it was, but they shot it down. And he was just really, really mad. See there, they destroyed it. And he was pissed. You can see him talking there. And then I ended up winning after he got the chopper gunner. So even if that had been up, I think I still probably would have won because he was much farther down on the scoreboard. And most of the people were inside and probably would have switched to a cold-blooded class. I don't have a cold-blooded class because I only have 5 custom classes, and I pretty much have to take advantage of whatever I have. So I don't have the chance to make a cold-blooded class to keep around just in case people get chopper gunners, because that doesn't happen very frequently in free-for-all. As obviously it's only a 30 score or 30 kill limit, and you'd have to get 11 in a row against 7 other people, which is unlikely for the most part, unless you have other good kill streaks to build up to it. And even there, you see I didn't get a single hit marker on the guy because he's so far away. And there, with my second clip, I'm able to kill him. If he'd have been smart or checking his back while running up there, I most likely would have died because he would have had a gun that had much better range than mine, and most likely would have been able to kill me. But I got lucky. Either he didn't look or he had a sniper or something and just didn't manage to kill me. So that's always nice when someone doesn't manage to kill you. But here I'm getting pretty close to winning, and there is the final kill. Nice little double kill cam, I believe. I get 2 people at pretty close quarters. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tips and the gameplay, even though it's not the best. So yeah, I'll be bringing you more of these soon. Hope you enjoyed. Have fun with the tips. Peace, guys.